Have you ever witnessed two people who are so different yet seem to complement each other in a way that can only be described as fate? Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan. Two names that can no longer be mentioned separately without eliciting sighs, laughter, and speculation from millions of fans worldwide. They are not just the two lead actors of the legendary series The Untamed. They are two souls who, from the moment they first met, ignited a flame that has never died out. And now, amid the roar of their careers, the public gaze, and the relentless pressure of China's entertainment industry, they've finally begun to reveal something that has long been hidden. A bond. A connection. And for many, this is not just cheap gossip. It is hope made real. Since The Untamed aired in 2019, the public has been captivated by the extraordinary chemistry between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo. But there is something far deeper than just professional acting. Their eye movements, the subtle smiles, the gentle touches that seem unintentional, it all feels too real to be merely acting. Even behind the scenes, the crew noticed that the two had an unusual connection. Xiao Zhan, who is usually quiet and gentle, seemed more open and expressive when he was around Yibo. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo, known for being cold and unpredictable, suddenly became protective and attentive when talking about Xiao Zhan. Was this just a coincidence? After the drama wrapped up, the two were rarely seen together in public. However, observant fans never stopped watching. They noticed similarities in the clothes they wore, similar accessories, and even subtle messages on social media that seemed to be sending each other secret messages. And then, as the world began to calm down, a moment came that changed everything. In an emotional interview, Xiao Zhan mentioned someone who was always there when I fell, someone who made me feel like myself without fear of judgment. He didn't mention a name, but fans knew those words didn't come from nowhere. Shortly after, Wang Yibo mentioned in a live stream, "There's someone I've always respected and missed more than anyone else." Looking down and biting his lip, he continued, "You all know who he is." And the world exploded. What made their relationship so precious wasn't that they flaunted it openly, but that they cherished it with all their hearts. In their silence, there was understanding. In their stillness, there was sincerity. They weren't the type to show off. They were two individuals who found peace with each other amidst the chaos of the entertainment industry. And that's why so many people envied them. Not just because they are handsome and successful, but because their love feels so genuine and real. For many people, public recognition is everything. But for Yibo and Xiao Zhan, comfort and protection are the top priorities. They know that in this world, expressing love is not a simple matter, especially under the media spotlight and public expectations. However, with all the signals and body language they show, it feels like they don't need to say "we're together" directly, because everything they do speaks volumes. There was a moment when Yibo was seen wearing a bracelet that Xiao Zhan had once given him. There was also a time when Xiao Zhan sang a meaningful song, and fans realized the lyrics were like an unsent love letter to someone he deeply cares about. At the awards ceremony, when the two were in the same room, their eyes met briefly, yet the world seemed to stop spinning. It wasn't just a glance between two colleagues. It was a glance between two hearts that had chosen each other, even though the world hadn't fully given its blessing. Xiao Zhan, with his gentleness, became the place where Yibo could shed his mask. And Yibo, with his firmness, became the protector for Zhan, who was fragile behind his sweet smile. They weren't perfect. They had also been hurt. But that was what made their relationship so strong. They chose to endure, support each other, and stay by each other's side when the world tried to separate them. Now, after years of silence, the two have begun to dare to show more interaction. They don't say we're dating or we're together, but they let love live in the most beautiful silence. There are no official statements, no press conferences, only small yet meaningful moments that make the whole world know they are no longer afraid. One moment that shook fans' hearts was when the two accidentally ended up at the same event, sitting far apart, yet continuously exchanging glances with eyes that seemed to say, "We're still here." Behind the camera flashes and calculated smiles, there was an emotional depth that couldn't be hidden. The fans saw it and felt it. What was even more surprising was when Wang Yibo posted a photo of the sunset sky with a caption, "Some things don't need to be said, they just need to be felt." It didn't take long for Xiao Zhan to post a very similar image, just from a different angle, with the caption, "I know." The online world exploded. Was it a coincidence? Of course not. It was a form of communication that only two hearts who had silently chosen each other could understand. Now, when they appear in public, even if they're not always close, their aura of comfort still shines through. They no longer try hard to stay apart. They no longer panic when photographed in the same place. Everything flows naturally, as if they want to tell the world, "We don't need to hide," because true love will always shine, even in the shadows. If you ever felt that true love only exists in movies, then look at Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan, two stars who met by fate, then chose to protect each other even when the world wasn't always on their side. Their love doesn't need the world's approval because they've already found their own world within each other's hearts. And perhaps, behind all their smiles and silences, there's a whisper that says, "We don't have to say anything because I know you are my home." If you believe that true love is real, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Because the story of Wang Yibo and Xiao Zhan isn't just a story about love. It's a story about hope, courage, and the miracles that happen when two hearts meet at the right time.